in about 4, 5, 6 minutes from now, okay? A lot of people complain to me that when they tune in the show, they see nothing but all these videos to begin with, about they lose interest and they turn off. I'm a one-man show in this studio. I have to set everything up. I have to share everything on social media, the live link, and tell everybody that we're on. I have to tag people. I have all sorts of stuff to do. So I need those few minutes to get the show started, okay? So you're going to see some videos now. It's going to be like 4, 5, 6 minutes from now. Go to the bathroom. Go get yourself something to drink. Or if you're watching this, later on when it's not live, you just got to scroll. Just move the cursor, move it over to when you see the timer ending. And then the show is starting. The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. We'll be with you in a few minutes. Hi.
Turning 250, and it's time to rock out with our forefathers. American-made, battle-ready style for true patriots. Whether you're marching in the parade, grilling in the backyard, or raising a toast to liberty, do it in the gear that screams freedom. Celebrate 250 years of USA in style. Wear your American pride loud. Trendjackers.etsy.com. Grab yours before the fireworks. America's
Tony, welcome to Go.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on?
What?
All right, you go in, Tony. Good.
Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, that Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio.
I just want to say thanks for making my millennium. Oh my gosh, wow. It's a love fest.
Yeah, you heard that story.
Yeah.
So I guess, should I tell it again?
Oh, yeah, if you want. I mean, yeah.
You know, you guys are into comedy. Does it really help when somebody gives the punchline?
My goodness. Oh, crazy. I just said to Mike, I think I'm actually ready to go here. And then I'm just making a mess.
Flooping all around.
Flooping.
I'm
flooping all around. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Floopin' Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, the Facebook page, YouTube channel. Hey, wherever you're watching from, we appreciate it. We ask that you share the link to the show on all your socials. Tell everybody you know about all the great shows here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. And if you're hanging on Facebook and you're going to stay there, that's great. We appreciate you watching. But if you want to take part in the conversation today, want to hear your name said, want to hear your comments read, switch on over to YouTube because that is where we monitor the comments and that is where we read the comments most of the time. Most of the time, yeah. Like Monday, I was too busy in here. I didn't get to read comments much. But yesterday I read comments. We played Tuesday Trivia. John is watching. Mickey's watching. And that's it. Hope everybody's well. Thanks for tuning in. It's Wednesday, which means Michael is here. Very nice.
Yeah, sure.
And we're coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown. How was your week, sir?
Okay.
Any updates?
On?
Well, I saw. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I totally forgot about it. You posted something. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Where you were asking people to chime in on whether you feel that whether they feel you should run again for Town of Brookhaven Highway Superintendent. How was the response to that?
100 just shy of 160 people.
Oh wow!
Like 100 people reacted, and I received 60 comments. One comment said, "You'll never beat that Republican wall out there."
Yeah, and a lot of people have actually. I know I've said that to you.
Yes, but you notice when I put that post up.
Yeah, I'm looking for it because I have.
When I put the post up, it was I wanted to get a consensus of what people thought, and if I can generate, the interest that I had a couple of years ago, and actually a couple of highway employees reached out to me via Facebook Messenger saying, they were worried about commenting publicly, fear of retribution.
Oh yeah, sure.
And that's just highway politics or town municipal politics. But I actually have a meeting tonight with the party, and actually Jen's going to go with me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and we're going to because I like what I wrote in that post.
I can't
because
I
wanted to make it about all of us Americans, we ask for transparency. So I said I want you to tell me if I should run.
What I saw it on Instagram.
Yeah.
Did you post it anywhere else?
Facebook.
You did. All right, because I can't find it. I really want to find it because there was something with it that I wanted to address. Let's see. Is it just on your?
It's on the Kaplan for Highway one.
Oh, the Kaplan for Highway one. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Let me look. Let me find that. Kaplan for Highway.
Yeah, I just wanted to make a post and just get a general consensus if people were still interested, and it was more than I thought I would get.
All right.
Sorry about the silence.
No, I'm looking for the. There was a part.
What, that you had a question, or you?
Did you edit this?
No.
Well, folks, and my fellow residents and friends, we have a decision to make. I am considering running for highway superintendent once again. As always, I listen to the residents because all of you have a voice, and I would like to hear from you, whether good or bad. Will you consider supporting this effort? Will not be easy, but success is never easy, and I'm willing to put in the effort as I did last time. Please leave me a comment as to how you feel about this matter. As always, I'm grateful and appreciative of all of you. Thank you. Looking forward to hearing from you. Now, did you type this separately from the Instagram post?
No. Wait a minute. No, I don't believe so. Why?
Because I would swear on the Instagram post there was like some kind of grammar error.
Really?
And I saw it, and I was like, wait till I get that son of a bitch on Wednesday. But now I don't see it. So, never mind.
See, and on Instagram, I don't know how... It was a reel, I think, and I don't know how to retrieve it.
Right. Yes. That's it. Wow. Who is Joe Alessi? He really wants you to run.
Yeah, he's...
One, two,
I feel
three,
really
four,
bad
five.
for him. He lives down in Mastic Beach, right on the water. And, they never really recovered from Hurricane Sandy. And he's had a lot of issues with his property. A lot. Yes.
Well, yeah. 10 times he commented on that post.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Is he a stalker? All right. Ann's there. Hi, Ann.
Hi, Ann.
Ann, hope all your animals are well today.
Hope everything is going well on the left coast.
That's right. All right. So, all right. So has it? So you got a decent response. So has the decision been made? Are you official?
No,
You're not.
It's not official. Tonight, I'm actually going with Jennifer, and we're going to sit down with members of the Brookhaven Democratic Party, along with the president of the Brookhaven Dems, chairman, I should say.
So now I'm picturing in Good Will Hunting, Matt, Robin Williams and those guys were trying to get Matt Damon a job. I remember he went on this one interview and there was Ben Affleck posing as him and saying, retainer. That's what I think you should do tonight. You want me to run so bad? Stuff a little something in this pocket?
Well,
I know you can't do that. You can't even comment on that. But
full transparency, that's how politics should be. There was not much support last time because I think they knew it was a no-win situation. But this time is different. This time is different because it's going to be a special election. It's not going to be in November. It's going to be in February. And Dan LaSquadra, who's been there for 13 years, 12, 13 years, he's leaving.
Who have they announced who they're going to have run on there?
No, but I have an idea.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I have an idea.
Do you know this gentleman or woman?
Very, very well, actually.
Would you call this person a friend?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
but
not a
this
friend
person
at all.
Well. Not a friend at all?
No, not a friend at all.
Ooh, things are heating up.
No.
It's going to be an ugly battle.
And if it does come out that I run and the Republican runs who I think is going to run, I sat with this man. He owns a restaurant. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
And I was
Ronald McDonald is running for highway superintendent.
Yes, he is.
It's amazing.
Wait, what's the guy in the prison stripe from McDonald's?
The Hamburglar.
Oh, the Hamburglar against Ronald McDonald. They're going to do a primary. Okay.
That didn't make any sense. That didn't make any sense.
A primary because they work for the same company.
What?
The same company. So, in order to get it nominated,
a primary to be the main.
Geez, aren't you up on current events? Don't you read comic books?
Yes.
Right.
I got you now. So anyway, this gentleman, you once sat with this man.
Yeah, and he worked for Dan LaSquadra.
Okay.
For a time, and Dan LaSquadra fired him.
Oh.
So they hate each other.
Oh.
So I was told by this mutual friend that this guy's going to help you with the Republican Party. He's going to get whatever. And he sat there across from me at the table, and he's like, nice to meet you. He goes, but I can't help you. And this common friend, whom you know.
Go ahead. We'll get that in a second.
Was all pumped up. Oh, yeah, he's going to help financially. He's going to help. He's got all the dirt on LaSquadra, and he just sat there and said, I can't help you.
Well, because they got to him before you.
Yes, exactly.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Michael, did I hear you correctly saying your running mate is a fellow that owns a restaurant?
That is not what he said.
No, the person I think who's going to run against me.
Against it has a restaurant?
Yes.
Oh my God. God.
Does this mean you know who it is?
Tony?
Yeah.
Tony, I know who it is very well. Tony?
Okay. Yeah.
This is going to be a very interesting campaign and election here.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. I would actually almost move back to Florida to support you, Kaplan. Even though I hate your fucking guts, I would do it. Because the person I won't say on the air.
Right.
But oh my God, that is.
Yeah, that would be wild, and you know the whole story, John. Yeah, John,
I know the whole
John
story.
Knows the whole story. How
complete and unbridged.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
That's going to be interesting.
Be very interesting.
John, should I keep Mike away from this place? Are they going to bomb this place when Mike's in here?
No. It's just I'm sure Mike will enlighten you in private.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I certainly will if he doesn't.
I will. I'll get the full scoop when we get off the air.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Have you heard about that movie Constipation?
No, but I'm anticipating the the release of it. I think.
No, it hasn't come out yet.
Oh, it hasn't come. Oh, God.
Do you know how many times Fremder has put that in the comments on this show?
Oh, has he?
Oh, really?
Oh, for years he's been using that one.
God, and I just
Really?
heard it the other day on like Instagram for the first time.
Really?
That joke. Yeah.
Oh, Fremder's been using that one for a long time.
That's a good joke, John. I like that joke.
A lesbian vampire is eating her girlfriend out. After she finished, she says, "See you same time next month."
Oh God.
Oh.
I think I have a fever.
Listen, so I'm going to make I have to forget about the jokes. I'm going to make a prediction here, all right?
All right.
And I'm usually pretty good in my predictions. Yes, Mr. Kaplan's going to run. Yes, Mr. Kaplan will win.
Oh.
Yes, I honestly think if he plays his cards right, okay, and because I'm gonna say this on the air. Mike ran last year, but he ran and one of his people on the ticket, all right, he shouldn't have been involved with.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the only thing I'm saying. All right, and Mike, did I tell you that?
Yes.
And I think that hurt him a little bit.
Yeah, and you're right. This time it'll just be me. I won't.
Just be you.
It'll just be
okay.
me. Mm-hmm.
Just be you, because if they didn't know who you were, Mike, okay,
No.
and you came out with excellent ideas, you came out with an excellent platform, but the person that you were with and you were supporting, and as well supporting you, it was sketchy.
Yeah, in the eyes of people that were voting, yes, it was. Yeah. At the time, I didn't realize it at the time, but as you and I spoke about it over that year, yeah.
Well, you never fucking listened to me. That's why. I told you not to do that, but you never listened to me.
What'd you say?
But
I wasn't
that's okay.
listening.
He's such a jerk.
You never listened to me. I told you, and yeah, I think, Mike, I honestly think this time you'll win.
Well, that's what a lot of people are saying, but
yeah, I really do. But,
he's going to be like Robert Redford in The Candidate. After he gets elected, then he's like, "Oh my God, what do I do now?"
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no! After he gets elected, forget about it. You think Kaplan, after he gets elected, is gonna remember you and me and the small people? He would give a rat's ass. He would never. Forget about it.
I will try to reach him once he starts moving up in the political ladder, and I'll be looking for a job.
You got no shot. You
No?
got no shot. Believe me when I tell you.
He won't even let me.
Shot.
He wouldn't even let me drive his Escalade or whatever truck they give him.
Listen. There's an old cop expression.
Yeah.
All right. The old when the rookie cops used to come into the station house, the veterans cops would turn around and say, "You couldn't carry my nightstick."
Oh.
Okay, that was a famous cop expression many years ago. I'm telling you, when his face goes on that billboard, all right, on Nichols Road, all right, it's over. It's completely over.
I actually had friends when he was running last time would call me up. So, people that live out there.
Yeah.
My phone rang. I picked it up, and it's a recorded message, and it's freaking Mike Kaplan. They were like, "What the?" They'd hear you on the radio. But
Mike, all kidding aside, all joking aside, Mike is the perfect man for that job. He's conscientious. He's honest. All right, and he knows what he's talking about. And how I found that out, by the way, firsthand. I redid my driveway. This is a funny story, and I don't want to take up the show, but this is a very funny story. I redid my driveway, Mike and I, Mike, like I said, would come over to my garage every week. The contractor that I hired to do my driveway was actually looking to kill me.
Oh.
Because Mike, the first, what is the first layer, Mike? I forget what it's called.
The binder.
The bind. Well, no, it wasn't a binder. It was something else. When they put it down,
Like a
was
foundation?
Oh, RCA.
The RCA. He questioned him about the RCA. All right, and the guy answered his questions, and the next thing you know, Mike said, "I don't want this formula. I want the other formula." And it's supposed to be, I think, 4 inches, Mike.
Yeah. Well, the base is RCA. Then there's 2 inches of binder, and then 2 inches of top, which you probably know. Top asphalt, which is driveway asphalt.
Yeah, but he came with Tony. It was the funniest thing in the world. He came with a ruler.
Yeah, I was.
He came with a ruler and measured it. The guy was going to kill him
as they were laying the asphalt.
No shit.
Yeah, and I'll never forget. I don't know if John was watching me. John was watching me measure the asphalt because I wanted to make sure it was 2 inches, and the guy that John hired gave me a look like he wanted to kill me.
Yeah,
and he was just like, "Go ahead."
Really?
He was just like, "Go ahead, man. Do what you got to do." Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. Tony, you should have been there. I was sitting in my garage laughing my ass off.
I didn't want John to get ripped off.
No, that makes sense.
I'm sorry?
I didn't want you to get ripped off.
No, listen, but I think, Brookhaven would benefit if Kaplan, if they hired Kaplan. And like everybody knows, at Long Island, the only caveat you have is you're a Democrat.
Right. Yeah.
But I think you can get past that.
This time, last time, no. This time.
Well, last time, like I said, last time you were basically thinking,
and this special
other thoughts.
And this special, it would be a special election. There wouldn't be a lot of names on the ballot. It would be, there'd be only me and this other person on a special election. So it would be a lot. It's a great shot.
Well, I'll send you a $5 check.
Okay.
All right, for your campaign.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon, boys. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
See you, John.
John Russillo checking in. Why did the rabbits go on strike?
Because they were hopping.
They wanted a better celery.
Oh, that's not bad.
All right. Unknown name. Should I do it?
We could have some fun.
All right. Let's see. All right. You answer it. Ready? And go.
Good morning.
Why did the rabbits go on strike?
He butt dialed.
Let's
see how long. Let's see how long he stays on before he realizes.
They wanted a better celery. Oh, that's not bad. All right. Unknown name.
So now he's about to realize.
We can have some fun. All right. Let's see. All right. You answer. Ready? And good morning. Why does he butt dialed?
Hang up the phone, Russillo.
Let's see how they wanted it before he realized. They wanted a better celery.
You there, Dopey? Oh, he hung up.
Oh, that's hysterical. He does that so many times.
But you would think he would then grab the phone and say, "Sorry, guys."
Yeah.
Like, you're on the phone. You may as well talk.
Because he's probably like, oh yeah, bink.
Bink.
Why were the ink drops sad?
Why were the ink drops sad?
Yes.
Because they didn't have a playpen. I have no idea.
Because their parents were in the pen. You were on it. You were on it.
This is awful. Why do hamburgers make good baseball players?
Because they're patties?
Because they're great at the plate.
Oh, that's brutal.
That's bad.
That one's brutal.
I was going to tell you a pizza joke, but it's way too cheesy. So, all right, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Because I'll tell you, since we had that the last snowstorm, actually, no, even starting with the one before that, around here, because I'm only about 5-10 minutes away from here.
Yeah.
I'm only one town over. I live in Hicksville. Hicksville borders Levittown. Freaking Hicksville and Levittown. Now, they're two different municipalities. Hicksville's town of Oyster Bay, Levittown's town of Hempstead. But either way, I've noticed it more in Levittown, but it's both towns. The roads are Swiss cheese ever since these snowstorms. Potholes are everywhere. Everywhere. So my question to you, I have two questions. How would you handle that? Is there a way to avoid that in advance? And then a third question, after running the first time, what would you do differently this time? A lot of questions there.
There's a lot of questions, and they're actually very long answers, so I'll keep it as short as possible. Is there a way to avoid it? The answer is yes and no. If you have enough pieces of equipment on the roadways during a snowstorm or a snow removal operation, if you're plowing properly, it will eliminate a lot of the potholes.
We talked about that last week.
It will. No matter what, because of the grade of the asphalt has cheapened over the years, you're always going to have potholes in the spring. You know, working in highway, the biggest time of year is the spring when the winter is over. That you have to get those hot boxes out. You know what a hot box is, right?
I do.
The hot boxes and filling potholes, all that stuff. So you can prevent them.
I know other states use different types of asphalt because they get more snow than us and whatnot, so they need to do. Like I remember when I was in Memphis, the asphalt was red. We're driving down the highway.
Yeah.
We're like, what is going on?
Red.
It's red.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I don't really know. All I know about that is, and parts of Florida where it gets hot, it gets so hot, they put other things in the mix.
Okay.
In the asphalt mix.
Bones.
Pardon me?
Bones.
Probably. Yeah.
People. Yeah.
People who run and lose. What was that other question?
Oh, if you do run again, which I agree with John, I think he is too. What would you do differently compared to last time you ran and lost?
Oh, you're talking about campaign-wise?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't do anything differently except I learned a lot, and I learned a lot about myself. And the one thing that I hate doing is asking people for money, and that's something that I had to retrain my brain, because if I do campaign, I'm going to have to ask a lot of people for money. And I hated picking up the phone and saying, hey, because I don't like to be a phony. Hey, how are you? I saw you last night at the fundraiser, blah, 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 blah. It takes a lot of time and energy and funds. Would you be willing to donate? And
that's half the job of somebody in politics.
It's half the job, but where it's going to be different this time, I think. Last time, I think I didn't raise a lot of money because I think people innately knew.
Right, it comes out, it shows.
It's not, this guy really, and I didn't take it personally, and it was nothing against me. I really didn't have a shot. I had a puncher's chance, but people were not going to invest their hard-earned money. This time, it's a whole different ball game. It's not going to be against the incumbent that's been there for so long, and he's so big in the Republican Party, and he brings so much money. That's what it's about, bringing money to the Republican Party.
Yeah.
And when Republicans, on non-presidential years, Republicans historically, they just go down the line: Republican, 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 Republican. And Democrats, for some reason, historically, especially on Long Island, they don't come out in force, in droves,
right,
in non-presidential years.
No, I've heard that, yeah.
But with special elections, it's different. They do. So I have more than a puncher's chance this time around. So hopefully, when I start making phone calls or having fundraisers, people will say, "Oh, there's a pretty good shot." And with donating money to any type of political endeavor, there comes, like you just said, I'm going to be asking Mike for a job. A lot of it comes that.
A lot of favors.
A lot of favors. And I don't want to have to, if I do this, I don't want to have to owe anyone. And that was a big reason I didn't want to ask for money. last
but
time.
that's part of the problem too. You know, I would think you would have to end up owing people to get elected.
Well, it would depend on it would. First of all, one of my campaign promises that I did last time, I said highway should be a non-political.
Well, yeah, I agree with that, but it is.
It is, but I would change it.
You would have the power to change it?
I would be the superintendent. Because last time there was a lot of people coming up to me with some highway experience and some not highway experience. You know, I would love to be your deputy if you win. Love to be your deputy. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to hire deputies that have a lot of highway experience.
Right, qualified people.
Qualified people. See, what Dan Lasquadro did, he didn't hire people with highway knowledge and highway experience. He hired a lot of just favors. You know, there's one or two that have some highway experience, but you know, you can't take care of roads with people that you hire that don't have experience.
Right.
It's going to show. It's going to show, and you just can't do that. So that's something that from day one I'm going to make it known that if you want to come work for Brookhaven Highway, if I'm lucky enough and honored enough to win, you have to bring a good resume.
One of your favorite guitarists is
Tom Morello.
I once saw an interview with him where because he grew up, I believe in D.C. or in the D.C. area.
Yeah.
And his family they were in
public service.
Yeah, and they were very involved politically. And he said he grew up with that, and he then tried to get into it himself. And he said flat out, he said, I couldn't stand the fact that most of my day was just on the phone with people asking for money. And that was one of the main reasons he got out of it. So I hear you.
When I campaigned last time, you know, from like 7 a.m. to like 10 a.m, it was all answering emails, answering messages from residents, right?
Right.
And then for like the next 3 hours, it was making cold calls, asking for money.
Oh, cold calls.
It was torture.
I couldn't do it.
Torture.
Yeah, no way. All right, let me read some comments. When Mike runs, hopefully there's a toilet nearby. There's Fremder.
There he is.
Fremder didn't even join the show until like the last 5 minutes yesterday. Ann says, you can do this, Mike.
Thank you, Ann.
Fremder, I just came from the doctor and he figured out what was wrong with my brain. On the left side, there's nothing right. On the right side, there's nothing left. Fremder, is that one of yours? Because that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm no expert, but I think... What? I think hands are naked sock puppets.
What? Is that Fremder?
Yeah, it was Fremder. Absolutely, Kaplan is going to be good. He's down to earth and thinks things through, says Ann. Ann, really laying it on. Fremder, I just watched Kill Bill, Volume 1, and I couldn't hear a thing.
Wait, can you repeat that, please?
I just watched Kill Bill, Volume 1, and I couldn't hear a thing. Isn't there like an elongated scene where there's no sound? I haven't seen Kill Bill in a while. Loved it, though. One and two. Loved it.
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite Tarantino? Or you don't have to have one.
No, I know. I mean, obviously, most people would probably say Pulp Fiction. I think the Kill Bill movies.
Yeah. I do love Pulp Fiction, but I think I might go with Django.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, that's a good one. Actually, well, they're all good.
Yeah.
Reservoir Dogs was good.
Reservoir Dogs. Yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a real good one.
Inglorious Bastards with Pitt. I'm not.
Oh, I forgot that one. Yeah,
that's a good one.
Oh, it's excellent.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I wasn't crazy about it.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about it.
And now they're making a second one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought he was retiring.
I think this second one, he's not involved.
Oh, he's not involved.
Or he's just like his involvement is limited.
He's going to be like a consultant kind of thing?
Yeah, something like don't hold me to that, but I think that's what I heard. But yeah, I did hear something about him retiring also. I saw him on Broadway It was a production of Wait Until Dark. You familiar with Wait Until Dark?
Yes.
It was a play. It was a movie with, was it Ingrid Bergman?
Yeah, it's an old movie.
Or Katharine Hepburn? I forget. Yeah, it was in the 60s. Great fucking play. Loved it. In fact, we did it in high school. Richard Crenna is in the movie. He plays the main guy in the movie. And I actually love Richard Crenna. He was a great, great actor.
Yes, he was.
But yeah, so they brought it to Broadway. Tarantino played Richard Crenna's part, and Marissa Tomei played the female lead.
Wow.
She's, oh my God, is she beautiful. And a great actress.
Great actress.
And she just lights it up. I've heard that she's a real nasty person in real life.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I've heard. Either way, great actress. Tarantino was so bad, like it actually like ruined the play for me. He was so freaking bad. And I remember afterwards thinking, like, why in the world is Tarantino even on Broadway? Like, the guy's made he's made like 10 movies.
Yeah.
They're great movies. I'm not trying to take away from it, but like I don't know if he had any stage experience prior to that. Like he didn't fit the role. Yeah, I was very disappointed because I'm a big fan of that particular show. And I was very upset about that.
Maybe that was one of those, we'll give you this role. Could have been a favor. Who knows?
Who knows? My son is going, for Christmas, I got my son and his girlfriend tickets. They're doing on Broadway at Dog Day Afternoon.
Oh, yeah, with the two guys from that showed The Bear.
But they're also, the same two guys are also from The Punisher.
Oh, that's right.
And now they're on a play. So I don't know if these guys are married. Or
no, they're not married.
No, I know, I'm joking. But it's weird to me how these guys are doing everything together. I don't know.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe the casting director, maybe they just have good chemistry together.
Yeah.
And it's so funny, in The Bear, they're not even in a lot of scenes together.
Oh, really?
Have you ever watched
I've
The Bear?
seen bits and pieces. I've never seen, like, I haven't watched the whole thing. I haven't watched the full episode. I've seen scenes here.
Well,
and there.
they're best friends on the show.
Okay.
And I don't want to give it. Who cares? One of them dies, commits suicide, and so there's flashbacks and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I do want to watch it. It looks good to me. I know
it's a great show.
Bob Odenkirk is in it.
Bob Odenkirk. I'll tell you this. Now you got me all pumped up. First of all, Jeremy Allen White is incredible.
Oh, he's in it too?
He's the lead.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the
I didn't even know
main
that.
chef in The Bear.
Oh, okay.
And
is it still running, this show?
Yeah, season 3 is coming out this year, I think. Bob Odenkirk plays the bear. The bear, who is the name of a restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And the owner of the restaurant is running for office.
That's very good.
You didn't get it.
I got it.
At first.
I think it's the last episode in season 1, I believe. Jamie Lee Curtis plays the mother.
Oh, she's in it too?
She plays the mother, and she is out of her mind nuts.
Jamie Lee Curtis is a treasure.
Absolute treasure. And I'm going to tell you something, Tony.
I'm listening. I want to find something.
I believe it's the last episode of season 1.
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis is the mother, and it's Christmas Eve.
Okay.
So she's in the kitchen cooking, and Bob Odenkirk is her partner.
Okay.
So he's involved in this too. It's one of the best episodes of any television program I have ever seen.
Really?
Yes. I will go on record, and if anybody wants to challenge me, watch it. I believe it's the last episode of season 1. Jamie Lee Curtis, Bob Odenkirk, obviously Jeremy Allen White, those two guys, and just
star-studded cast.
Star-studded. Sarah Paulson.
Oh yeah, I love her.
She's in it. She was great in that episode. But Jamie Lee Curtis, after that episode, you think she's a treasure? After watching that, you can go on YouTube and just watch that episode.
Yeah.
You don't have to know any of the other stories. Just watch that episode. You'd be like, holy crap.
Wow. Okay.
Her acting is...
She's great. She's just great.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I got a whole bunch of thoughts with that.
Yeah.
Starting, so I showed this yesterday because I just loved it so much. So I'll show it again today. Did you see this picture that Jamie Lee Curtis posted?
Yeah, no.
Look at that.
She's in her 70s.
And she still looks amazing. And look at her here, holding her boobie up.
Oh, is that what she's...
We'll get a better look then if you don't see that. Jamie Lee Curtis is like showing off her boobie in lingerie. This is just the other day she posted this.
Oh, she's sitting like in a car.
Yeah, who cares where she's sitting? She's showing her boobie.
Well, she showed her boobs in True Lies, right?
Well,
no, that another movie too.
Yeah, there was something where
with Dan Aykroyd.
Trading Places?
No.
Yeah, but True Lies is that scene where Arnold's speaking French to her.
Yeah. Yeah.
That movie is great.
Yeah, it's
I'm due to watch that again.
Yeah.
That is a great. Tom Arnold was great in that movie.
Great in that movie.
All right, so that was another thing I was going to ask. So, talking about great actors and great scenes and stuff. Yeah, Tom Arnold, he was great in True Lies. He was great in 9 Months. You ever see 9 Months?
Oh, yeah. Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's another movie. It's not what you think, but the movie is called Happy Endings. And it's with Tom Arnold. And maybe, what the hell's her name? Shit, I forgot her name.
I don't believe I've seen
Christina
that.
Ricci. I think she's in it.
Oh.
I think. Don't hold me to it. I think she is. But Tom Arnold, he was amazing in this movie. Amazing. And a nice man. He was here at the club a few months back. And me, Hershey, and Keeg, we all hung out with him.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. He was a really nice guy. And we did. We hung out at the bar with him for a while.
He's got to be close to 70 by now, right?
Yeah, I believe he's around there, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so what else? Because you name you're talking about things like great actors and actors like and you even said just watch that one episode. You know, what other movies or TV shows have, in your opinion, like a great scene or somebody that just played a character so well that you watch it just for that? That's a little bit of a hard question.
It's not a hard question. There's so many.
Okay.
There's so many. Is it Inglorious Bastards? The first 10 minutes of the film, the guy who plays the Nazi.
Yeah.
He won an Academy Award, and he's only in the movie for like 6 minutes for Best Supporting Actor.
Christoph something,
yes,
right? Yeah.
Yes.
He's the main guy. Well, one of the main characters in Django.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're asking me questions, that would be my answer. There are certain scenes in movies like this new movie called Hamnet.
What?
Hamnet.
Hamnet.
Yeah, Hamnet.
Okay.
I'm obsessed with this director. Her name is Chloe Zhao, and I have not seen the movie, but I've seen clips. I've seen reels, and there's this one scene. Jessie Buckley, she's a Welsh actress, and Hamnet is about. It's a William Shakespeare, loosely based on William Shakespeare, and why he wrote Hamlet. They lost a son, but his real name was Hamnet, not Hamlet.
Oh.
So he wrote the play Hamlet in honor and actually to help him grieve the loss of his son. And there's just a couple of scenes that I've seen her in that I just cannot see anybody else doing. I mean, obviously Forrest Gump, and you know why I say Forrest Gump is because I saw an interview with John Travolta, and he said, "Oh, it's the biggest mistake I ever made turning down that role." I cannot. Can you? After that, can you picture John Travolta playing Forrest Gump as well as Tom Hanks?
So if you go on YouTube, someone did AI and put Travolta, you see Travolta.
Oh, really?
In a bunch of
with
Forrest
a little
Gump
buzz
scenes
cut and all that stuff.
And you kind of get I mean, it's AI, so it's not perfect.
Yeah.
But it does kind of help you see it.
Really?
Yeah. Now, having said that, I don't think anybody could have done better than Hanks. But I don't mean that as a slight at Travolta, because I like Travolta. But it definitely helped me see. All right, he would have done it justice.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks, nobody would have done it like Tom Hanks.
No. You know who I thought was a great actor, and maybe a lot of people don't remember him because he's been gone a long time, is Orson Welles.
Oh, okay.
Orson Welles, I thought was great.
Rosebud.
Exactly. You've seen that movie, Citizen Kane?
I'll be honest, I have, but I
I
don't remember a damn thing about
it.
Yeah, I should go back.
Marlon Brando in Street on the Waterfront. Mm-hmm.
Are you 80?
Huh?
I don't know. You're just naming all these movies from
that are old. I know. I don't know. I think there's a lot of throwback actors from the bygone years that have not been really replaced. You know who was great? And I've read a lot of backdrop from Schindler's List. Ray, I think his name is Ray Fiennes, who played the commandant of the concentration
he was
camp.
great in that movie.
He was great. In fact,
and his brother's an actor too.
His brother's an actor?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Joseph, I believe is his name.
At the audition, there was the casting director said after Ray Fiennes auditioned, he read, some people were like, had to leave the room because it was that scary and realistic. Yeah. And there was a Holocaust survivor that was an advisor in the movie and said she was terrified of him.
Wow.
Even though she knew it was a film,
yeah, sure.
It wasn't real, but he was just, it reminded her, and he was so...
Did I tell you my Kevin Pollak story when he was on the show with the scene with Nicholson? I told you that?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I always think...
Well, I think that scene's like a masterclass in acting.
Oh, 100%.
And not just between Nicholson and Cruz, but all of them. Even the judge. I mean, all of them.
Yes, I agree.
It was just incredible.
I think of on The Sopranos when Carm told Tony she wanted a divorce and then told him that she's been fantasizing about Furio. That argument they had,
in
he's
the
the
pool
wall.
house?
Yes.
Yeah.
What a tremendous scene that was. If you never watched The Sopranos, find that scene, though. Just the acting and the chemistry those two had together.
They did. And I remember the last season of The Sopranos, Edie Falco should have won every award in the book. I thought her acting in that last season was just incredible. And, of course, James Gandolfini. Yeah. I can't imagine anyone else.
That's I always love watching stuff that has like a tremendous cast in it, and I thought The Sopranos was perfectly cast.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's some bunch of movies that are like that, but I just get more out of it when it's really great cast.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch Better Call Saul?
Oh, absolutely.
So Michael McKean, who is from Glen Cove, by the way.
He was great.
He was great.
He was great.
Michael McKean is a very interesting story to me because that's a guy started out playing Lenny on a silly sitcom. Who would think that 40 years later that guy would have the career he had? I mean, he's been in some of the best comedies.
Uh-huh.
He's been in some great dramas. And then that scene in Better Call Saul where they put him on the stand and he just has this big mental breakdown on the stand. I couldn't believe what I saw.
I don't know how he didn't win an Emmy for that.
Right. He should have gotten something. Best performance of his that I've ever seen, by far. But, yeah, I was complete. Like, I think I actually rewound it and watched it again.
Yeah.
I just couldn't believe how good that was.
There's certain actors, actresses that you're just mesmerized. And they just encapsulate everything as performers we are. I'd like to have at least one of those moments.
Yeah.
And the reason why I bring this up is Javier Bardem.
Okay.
Who played the bad guy in No Country for Old Men.
Great movie.
Great movie. And I was reading a backstory of how he prepared to play that role.
Okay.
He didn't want to play a villain. He was afraid he'd be typecast, especially after he read the script. And but he agreed to it, and he isolated himself for like a month. He would just travel to motel, be by himself, lock himself in the room, just have nobody around, lights off. So he would just have that dark energy, And I happen to believe in that type of method
acting.
Yeah.
Yes.
And and him is Anton Chigurh.
Yep.
One of the best villains
Oh, he was great.
Top 10.
Oh, all right. That's interesting. Give me your top 10 villains.
One that I played, I loved Silas Barnaby in March of the Wooden Soldiers.
That counts.
Another one, Old Man Potter in It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
Anton Chigurh. You know what? Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight.
Oh, that's good.
Because not only was he a villain, he was just like a terrorist.
Mm-hmm.
He was. I thought he was fantastic. Tom Hardy in the other Batman movie.
Bane.
He was good. God, there's so many good villains out there. Give me one.
Darth Vader. I'm serious.
Well, it's iconic.
Yeah, but yeah, okay.
Well, I was never a Star Wars fan. Maybe that's what I'm giving.
All right, I'll give you one. What's his name?
Remember the film?
The show was Deadwood. Did you ever watch Deadwood?
No, I did not.
This show was, I think, only on for 3 seasons. I think 3 or 4. When it first started out, like, it took place. Are you familiar with it?
No.
It's called Deadwood. Was the name of a town, I think, in the Midwest. It's the late 1800s, and late 1800s, towns and areas are still being developed. So this is a new town. It's called Deadwood, and because it was new, it was lawless. There were no laws, and there was nobody enforcing laws. So
okay.
it was a brand new settlement. So a bar is opening up, and a hardware store is opening up. That's opening up. The prostitution, a whorehouse, whatever you call it, is opening up.
Is this from olden days or modern?
Late 1800s.
Late 1800s. Okay.
What's the actor's name that played the villain? Same thing. This show was perfectly cast. It was so good. And
you're looking it up?
Yeah. In my opinion, this show, it was getting so good that, in my opinion, it was starting to pass The Sopranos as like one of the best TV shows. But then
wow.
I don't know. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there was some kind of contractual dispute with the cast that the series just ended. It just stopped. And then it was 10 years later they finally made a movie to kind of tie up the loose ends. And this
they made a movie.
It was terrible. The movie was awful.
Ian McShane.
Ian McShane.
Great actor.
He is a great actor. And the role he played, Al Swearingen, that was the character's name. That's who he played. When you first start to watch it, because according to HBO, because that's what it was on, according to HBO, this is how people talked back then. They talked very fast, and apparently cursing was
taboo.
No, the other way around.
Oh, really?
It was the norm. So there's a lot of cursing in this thing. You remember, may sound weird, but it's true. Remember Jerry Jewell from The Facts of Life?
Yeah.
She was on this show.
Wow.
And apparently, and they weren't trying to be disrespectful, but according to HBO, this is how people talked back then. But you'd see her character asking her a question, and you'd see that she's messed up, and they would say to her, "What's the matter? Are you stupid?" And she, yes. But apparently back then, stupid didn't mean, "Hey, you stupid ass." It was
right.
Instead of saying disabled or retarded.
Oh, it was kind of the norm.
They said that was the word at the time, was stupid.
Wow.
So, right, exactly. So watching it now, you're like, wow. But they're claiming they were just being realistic. So it took a little getting used to it first, watching this. Because they talk so, it's English, but the words they're using, the way they're using them, the show was very wordy. So at first you're like, what? What's he talking about? What? And then eventually you kind of catch on. I definitely watched each episode twice.
You did.
Because I had to just make sure I knew what was going on.
I'm going to have to binge it if you liked it.
I'm telling you, this show was fantastic. Again, perfectly cast. Timothy Oliphant was in it.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
One guy who I've been meaning to actually try to find to see if I can get him on the show, John Hawkes. Do you know who John Hawkes is?
No.
You'd know him if you see him. He's been in he's one of those guys that's in everything. Tremendous actor. He had a big part in this. I'm trying to think who else you might know. William Sanderson. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. What is it? I'm Larry. Is my brother Daryl? My other brother? Or was he Daryl and brother Larry?
He was Daryl, I think.
Well, he was in it, and he was great in it. There's an actress named Robin Weigert. I totally fell in love with this woman. She's gorgeous, and she was so good in this. Haven't really seen her much outside of a little bit. She was on ER for a short time. She's been around a little bit. W. Earl Brown. He's another one you might recognize. Oh, Dayton Cali. Do you know who Dayton Cali is?
No.
Dayton Cali was on what's the zombie thing? Dead.
Oh, The Walking Dead?
The Walking Dead. He was on that for a while. He was on some other stuff. Let me see if but I want you to see his picture. That's him there. You don't recognize him?
I
You
do. Now I do, yeah.
The reason I'm bringing that up, I had a guy, before I ended up in here, and I would just do my own, I would just do Tuesday night, what would I call it? Live? Tuesday Night with Tony. I would go live on Facebook every Tuesday night. I would just do it from my house. It was called Tuesday Night with Tony, and I would have a guest. We'd just sit in my basement.
Yeah.
And there was no technology. It was just us, two people in front of the cell phone, and I was live on Facebook, and I would do just what I'm doing here. And I had this one guy. His name is Frank Callow, Calo. He is a director, a producer, acts a little bit, but mostly directing and producing, but like major stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't even remember how I got him, but he came over to the house. Oh, I met him through Donna Drake, and me and him just kind of hit it off. And we became very friendly, and I said, Frank, I'll pay for you to come out because he lives in the city. So he comes over, we do the show. He starts mentioning Dayton Cali. I'm like, again, this guy's worked on major stuff. But I said, Dayton Cali was great in Deadwood. He picks up his phone. Dayton Cali's one of his contacts. He calls him right up. So we're live on the air. Puts him on speaker. We start talking to him. Now, obviously I knew who he is. He's been in a lot of movies and stuff. But I didn't know anything about him outside of being in movies.
Yeah.
Turns out he started as as a musician before he got into acting. Guess who you used to play with before he got into acting? Take a guess.
Billy Joel.
Take a guess.
The Beatles?
No.
No. A famous...
If I'm asking you about a musician, who are we talking about?
Bruce Springsteen?
He played with Bruce.
Come on.
He grew up in New Jersey. He played with Bruce before either one of them were famous. He plays sax. And he was a part of that whole, Stone Pony, guys who hung around in Jersey, and they all played in bands together. He was a part of that.
So I wonder how he didn't get the gig and Clarence did.
That did I ask him that? I'll have to go back and watch. I haven't watched this in ages. But
wow.
I think he said something like, if I remember right, he said, "What are you kidding me?" He goes, "It's freaking Clarence."
Yeah.
And he's right. Clarence, who plays sax like Clarence? Yes, even this doesn't even really, it doesn't go into...
Well, because look at all his films he's been in.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't go into his personal life or his musicianship. But yeah, that's what he was telling me. And I had no idea. So I'm sitting there live on the phone with him, getting all this info. I was like,
crazy.
Yeah, it was really cool. This show, I'm telling you, Deadwood...
When did it end? About 5 years ago, right?
Powers Booth was in it, too.
Powers Booth.
The show ran March 21st, 2004 to August 27th, 2006.
It's only 3 or 4 seasons.
Yeah, I think it was 3. And then the movie didn't come out until 2019. Wow, so it was 13 years later the movie came out. The movie was terrible. I was so disappointed. Such a great show. Keith Carradine, right? He was
Keith
in the
Carradine.
He was on the first season. Yeah.
Is that the one who just died?
No.
No.
This is the only one left now.
Oh, this is the only one left.
Yeah. Jeffrey Jones. Remember Jeffrey Jones, the principal from Ferris, the one who turned out to be a pervert?
Uh-huh.
He's in it. I'm telling you, it was fantastic. And Ian McShane as Al Swearingen. Other than Darth Vader, he might be my top villain ever.
Ian McShane.
Yeah, he was that good.
And I just watched him because Jen and I have been binging the John Wick movies.
Okay, well, I've never seen.
Oh, because Ian McShane, he plays like an owner of a hotel, and he's like, he's a pretty bad MFer.
Oh yeah,
yeah, he's a great actor.
He really is a great actor.
He's a terrific actor.
All right, let me read some comments, and then we have
Fargo, season 5 of Fargo.
Okay.
Season 5. There's I'm sorry to interrupt.
No.
But there's a villain in there. I don't know the actor. He's English. One of the creepiest villains I've ever seen on television. His last name is Munch. Like
the character's name.
It's actually Munk. But me and a couple of friends call him Munch as a joke. But I think it's Elie Munk.
Elio Pace.
No. And why he's such a villain is, first of all, he's just a murderer. He's a cold-blooded murderer. But he's what's called, if anybody wants to Google this, he's a sin eater. And
sin eater.
Sin eater. So, like, the show is really dark. The Coen brothers, they're dark fellas.
Yeah.
So, like 500, one of the scenes is it flashed back 500 years, and this guy Munk is sitting in front of a casket with a body in it, and the priest is talking to him like in Latin or German. I don't remember, and he puts a plate of food on the dead body, and this guy Munk eats the food, and the priest tells him now you're going to roam the earth for eternity. You're going to eat everyone's sins.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it's creepy. He's creepy good. But there was an arc because there's the last segment of the season. There's a little arc. I don't want to tell you, but he was creepy. I love the show Fargo.
I've never watched. The movie's great, but I've
Yeah.
never seen the TV show. All right, let me go back and see what's going on in the comments. Let's see. I read that one. I read that one. Leprechauns laugh when they run because the grass tickles their balls.
Oh, I've heard that before.
What in the world? Mike told the guy that did John's driveway, "It's your ass fault."
Oh, boy.
I think it's pretty funny when Mike gets John Russi yelled at. No, Tony, Volume 1 meant I watched it on Volume 1 and I couldn't hear a thing. I liked it better the way I thought. Jamie Lee Hurtitz. Oh, Jamie Lee Hurtitz instead of Curtis. Got it. I wouldn't mind a Christina Ricci round, says Fremder. The Tommy Jordan says Rodney's. What?
What?
All right. The Tommy Jordan. The Tommy Jordan. Are you the Tommy Jordan I think you are?
And what did he write? Jordans?
He wrote Rodney's. I don't know why. Did we mention Rodney?
No. I have a great Rodney joke.
Go ahead.
My father I told you my father hated me growing up. One time he dressed me up on Halloween. He dressed me up as a fire hydrant and he took me to the dog show. And I never heard that Rodney joke until like just a couple of days ago. I was rolling.
That is a good joke.
That's a good joke.
That is good. All right. So this is not the Tommy
Jordan.
Yeah, Tommy Jordan. Who are you? I thought you were somebody else. Thanks for watching, whoever you are.
Will the real Tommy Jordan please stand up?
Fremder, speaking of Tom Hanks, Woody from Toy Story was gay because you got offended me. Oh, my goodness. Mike's favorite ice cream is Rocky Load. Sounds like a good meal. Greg Halverson said that. Sounds like a good meal. Hello, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Greg, Mike just got cast in a play that's being directed by Julie Lawson.
Yes.
And I looked up Julie Lawson on Facebook and saw that you're a friend of hers. Actually, you know what? It just hit me. Greg and I talked about it already because he was watching when you announced you got the part. And he came to me and said, Yeah, he told me she's a great director. He knows
nice.
her well. Yeah. Scott is watching. There he is. Jesus' favorite Batman is Christian Bale. Oh my goodness. And then Greg says hi back. Hi, Greg.
Hi.
Hi. All right. Couple of things I wanted to cover. And I got to tell you guys right now, we're going to get a little disgusting for the next few minutes.
All right.
You know one of them. But before we get to that, I just wanted to mention, I wanted to ask you, when you came in this morning, how did the hallway smell?
Not great.
Oh, all right. Well, that makes sense. Tuesday nights at 9, we have Hershey and the Keegs. Mark Hirschman, Mike Keegan. After the show last night, Mike Keegan's ass was making noises that I didn't know were humanly possible. I could not believe my ears. I will admit, I was laughing my ass off. I was crying. I was laughing so hard. But, yeah. I could, like, I didn't know what in the world was going on. Mike and I have this thing. It's become a thing where after the show, because, they go live on the air, and, you can't fart on the air. And I don't want to say I would hold it in, but there was just something about as soon as the show was over, me and Mike would just let loose. This happens almost every week. And Hirschman is too prim and proper. He doesn't like it. Not that that's going to stop us at all.
Right.
But I am going to say, and I don't know how Keegan feels about this, but I am going to say it is mostly him. There are plenty of nights where I'm not partaking, not because I don't want to. I just have nothing.
Right.
But Mike is letting loose every week, and I'm telling you, last night, I had to stop for a second. Like, what in the world? And it went on for a long time, no less, because after the show, we hang for a little while. Mike Keegan, go see a doctor. That's
got a bad case of gastrosis.
Oh, it was crazy. Greg says he knows Julie. Then he says, yes, we have. I don't know. What is he saying? Yes, we have, too. I don't know.
Yes,
Frender. Can't fart on the air. Isn't every fart on the air? Frender. Very good. All right, now this next thing is very gross, and I'm dead serious.
And this is a great story.
Well, so before you tell the story, I am just going to tell you guys, Mike's going to tell a story. I am going to show a picture at some point. You might want to turn away. I will let you know when I'm going to show the picture. I thought it was fake at first. Mike swears it's real.
Oh, yeah.
It's disgusting. So I will let you know when I'm going to show the picture. You might want to turn away. Go ahead.
So Saturday, I'm just, I just texted my son, hey, how's it going? And he didn't answer me for a little while. He goes, oh, and he answers me. He goes, just got back from the ER. His son, Carmela, my grandson, was in the emergency room. Apparently, Carmela was lying at the end of the bed in the morning. Stephen was just waking up.
How old is Carmela?
Carmela was 5. And he says, Daddy, I have diamonds in my nose. And needless to say, Stephen has a flashlight. He's like, what's in your nose? And he saw something shiny, but he couldn't get it. And apparently he had his mother's phone. You know how little kids, hey, take my phone, watch something, get out of my hair. He was taking the rhinestones off her phone case, and he put them in his nose. I don't know if all kids do that. Is that a thing? I got a little nervous. Jennifer is a behavioral specialist. So I asked her, I said, is that like a, on the spectrum thing? I'm just curious. She goes, no, a lot of kids do that. So several hours go by, and I'm like, all right, Carmela's fine, this, that, and the other. I get a text message from...
Well, wait, let me stop you right there. What do you mean he's fine? What did they have to do? How did they get these things out?
They had to, numb his nose a little bit.
So they took him to the hospital?
They took him to the emergency room, and they removed it. But they couldn't get it with tweezers. They had to, go in his sinuses with, this mechanism, and they ballooned them out. I didn't really
ballooned
understand.
It out.
Yeah, it's like they put something in there and they inflate it, and it just the shit comes out of your nose.
Wow.
Yeah, and he wasn't afraid. He did well. He was a trooper.
How many? Do we know?
6 or 7.
Wow.
Yeah, Carmelo is a character. Oh, he's a character. So, several hours go by. I get a text message from Steven saying, 2 ER visits today. I just got back. And he sends me that picture.
All right. I'm going to tell you again. This picture's a little rough. You might want to turn away. And I'll tell you. So if you do turn away, I will let you know when I'm taking the picture off so you can turn back to look. All right. So here we go. Here's Steven. And maybe I'll even. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look. Oh, boy.
Oof. All right. I'm zooming in.
Ooh.
Look at that. It looks like a whole other mouth. He'd be popular with the gentleman.
Wow.
All right. So how do? And you're not messing with me. That's not fake.
That is not fake.
Oh.
And what's there's actually a funny story behind this incident.
Okay.
So he tells me
I'm clearing the picture. I'm gonna get rid of it. Okay, and it's gone. Whoops. Go ahead. Sorry.
He was on his way to a friend's house, a neighbor's house for a party that he's friends with, and he slipped on his driveway, black ice, and he just fell. I said, "Oh, geez, Steve, I'm looking at the picture. I'm like, holy crap! Did you break your jaw?" I mean, I'm thinking all these things. He got a dozen stitches, and he said he broke his arm. So I'm thinking he fell. He broke his radial head, it's called. It's near your elbow, and he got this thing on his chin. Then I call him up, and I said, "Can you tell me again what happened?" He said, "Well, I left the house. I fell. I split my chin open. I went back in the house because blood was just gushing. I got cleaned up, and I called Frankie. She came home, this, that, and the other. Frankie went back to the party." Steven said, "I left the house. I fell in the same spot. That's when I broke my arm."
So he fell twice in the same.
He fell twice.
The chin was the first time. The arm was.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to one up you, but I can do better than this. I used to work with a guy when I was in high school. I worked at a lumberyard. Yeah. There was a guy. A few years after I stopped working there, this guy that I knew, he was walking across the street, got hit by a car, got messed up pretty bad physically, did rehab, surgeries, the whole works. Just got back on his feet. He's walking. I swear to you, this is what I was told anyway. Not exactly a year later, but almost exactly a year later, crossing the same place, got hit by a car again. This time it killed him. Yeah, this is what I heard through a mutual friend years later. Again, I don't know if it's true, but that's what I was told.
Wow.
But I have questions about that picture. First off, like, he has this big giant hole.
Yeah.
How did he get that to stop bleeding?
Don't ask me. He's got some good blood set. He's got a good clotting factor.
My other question is, what was he doing? Like, he
was kind of jogging.
No. What was he doing that he took the picture? Like, shouldn't he be rushing to a hospital? Like, why is he stopping? Oh, let me take a picture of this so I can text it. Like,
no, I think he just took a picture to have, not just to send me.
Yeah, but I wouldn't.
But here's the picture of it all stitched up.
Oh, okay. Wow, they didn't even shave the beard.
No.
See, what I'm saying is, I wouldn't stop to take a picture. I'd be like, "Holy shit! I have this."
Oh,
I have this 18-foot hole in my face.
I would race.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I wouldn't even think to take a picture.
I would race to the hospital.
How many stitches did you say? 18?
12.
12. Man, that picture, it looked big. It looks bigger to me than just 12 stitches.
He's got 10 inside where the hole is, and then a dozen on the outside.
Oh, okay.
Because it just cracked it open.
Oh, painful?
He says his arm hurts more.
Oh, yeah?
Than his chin, yeah.
Man, that's nasty.
But I hate to laugh at it, but because we were kind of laughing because we were like, "Oh, you felt what? You fell twice?" in the same spot.
Right, yeah. That Mike Keegan story explains why last time I was there, the studio smelled like the Long Island Game Farm. Yeah, probably why. Oh, wait, and she missed it? I was so tired that she fell asleep. She loves Hershey and the Keegs. Oh, you mean you missed it last night? Well, yeah. Well, he didn't fart on the air. This was after the show was over, Ann. Is that what you're saying? You missed that? You missed their show and fell asleep? Well, it's it's there on YouTube and Facebook. You can go back and watch. They had a pretty good show, actually. They had a sports reporter on. Her name escapes me, but yeah, it was good.
Is Hershey and the Keys the one that came in here after you passed wind and it smelled in here?
No, that was Chris Roach.
Chris Roach. Right.
Chris Roach came in. My stomach was in rare form that day. I don't know what I ate, but yeah, my stomach was nuts. And they came in. I had just gone to the bathroom. They were knocking on the door. I had to go let them in. I already had to go back to the bathroom, so I let them in real quick. I said, "Hang tight. I got to run to the bathroom." and I remember even thinking in the bathroom, like, I might have to tell these guys not come into this bathroom for a little while. Do not go in there. But I come out, and I'm walking down the hallway here, and Chris, his co-host Joe, and Christine, they're still in the hallway. So I'm just kind of looking at them, like, thinking to myself, what are they doing? Why aren't they going in? But I come in, and Chris is like, Tony, you all right in there? And I go, yeah. He goes, smells a little funky in here. I was like, really? He goes, yeah. I was like, yeah. I go, what are you going to do? I was like, sorry. I said, yeah, my stomach's acting up tonight. I'm really sorry. So we just kept the door open for about another 10 minutes, and then it was fine. But yeah, they and then on their show, not last night, the last one, they actually talked about it on the air.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they actually talked about how bad the studio smelled that day. Carmelo the Bedazzler. Greg Halverson looked at the picture. He says, WTF. Then he says, that's awful looking. And WTF, someone got a boo-boo. Oh, okay, so Ann definitely saw it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
John says, oh, my God. Prayers for that individual, says Ann. Frender, I missed the conversation because I had to leave the room for a second. Why are you showing a picture of Mike's asshole? Yes, Ann says she watches Hershey and the Keegs every week. It's a good show. Yeah, it was a good one last night. So go back and watch it. It was they spent almost a whole hour talking to a sports reporter from Boston.
Oh, from Boston.
Yeah. So there you go. So all right. So his arm hurts more.
Yeah.
Is he taking it easy, or is he still working?
No, he's not working. He's home. He has to go to the orthopedic surgeon to see if he needs surgery. They have to wait till the swelling goes down.
Oh, wow.
He'll find out next week.
So we're talking about you as the highway superintendent, and I'm complaining about the roads being like Swiss cheese. I want to tell you what happened on the road to me the other day. I left here. I was leaving here. So for those of you who don't know or aren't familiar with the area, Governors is in like a big shopping center. Governors sits by itself. There's a deli next door. And then right in front of Governors is this huge parking lot. I mean, it's huge. And then on the other end is like a strip mall. It's like all these different stores. There's a big popular flea market that's been there for years and years called, it used to be called Tri-County. Now it's called something else, whatever it's called. There's a IHOP on one end. There's a gym. Like there's it's a big shopping center. Huge parking lot. You go to one end of the parking lot, and there's a gate that's open. It's only open Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. But for me, if I go to that gate, like you're just in a neighborhood, it's houses. But if you drive about maybe 5 blocks, it takes you on to a main strip. It cuts. Not that I live far, but it still cuts my time almost in half if I cut through there. So Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays I go through that gate and I drive through this residential neighborhood. So I left here, and so it was last week. We got hammered with snow.
Yeah.
So driving is a little more tricky. Mm-hmm. And we talked about it last week. They're not plowing to the curb. So you got a lot of snow in the street, and then people are still parking next to it. So it's hard to get around a lot. So I'm driving one of the side streets here. Lots of snow out, out from the curb, and a car was parked, and there was another car on the other side of the street. So like one car can barely fit in between them, let alone two cars going past. So I'm coming up to this car that's parked, and I see there's a woman coming up. So I stop behind the car, and at first we're just sitting there, and I hate that. A lot of times if we end up, if the other car doesn't move, instead of like doing this thing of like looking at each other until somebody waves, I'm like, screw it, I just go. Because I hate this, just sitting there staring at each other.
Who's gonna,
until somebody waves or flash the lights.
Yeah.
So, but this time, I guess because of the snow, and I just didn't want to take any chances, so I'm waving her on. She doesn't move right away. So I wave her on again. So now she starts to go, but she's moving at a snail's pace. So I'm sitting like, what is this woman doing? She gets right next to me and stops. So I'm like, what is going on here? Turns out, which I wanted to kill this woman, turns out where I stopped behind this car, I'm blocking the driveway that she wants to go in.
Why didn't she have her blinker on?
Exactly.
Or go like this, I'm going in there. Come
right.
on in.
So, she should have waved me on, so then I would go, and then So now she moves up. So not only is she going in that driveway, but where am I going to go at this point?
So you had to go in reverse.
Yeah. I was like, you moron.
Wow.
I'm thinking, hang on, I'm thinking for a second. I couldn't go in reverse because the car ended up behind me. Right. So, so I didn't go in reverse. She actually had to keep going to get past the car on the other side and to just pull over to let me go and the car behind me go so then she can go in the driveway. All she had to do is, no, you, okay. Thank you. And I would have went. Like, that has never happened to me before. I thought this was like, how stupid can you be?
She had to know you were in front of her driveway.
Right. And and she's driving up really slow, and then just stops. Like, I was floored. I couldn't believe the stupidity on this.
So did she roll down the window and say, "Well, I'm going in there"?
No, she. How did I know? She came up next to me. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Just as our windows right next to each other, we were still like almost bumper to bumper. She did put on her directional.
Oh, then.
But then she kept going and stopped as we're like even face to face. But as soon as I saw the directional, I'm like, I was like, are you kidding? And then I thought maybe she hit it by accident. But then when she stopped next to me, that's when I was like, yeah, she's got to go in this driveway. And I didn't say it. I wanted to like, yo, stupid bitch. But I think I just kind of did one of these. And then she just moved forward. It's like,
was she? I hate.
She was old.
Oh, okay. I don't want to stereotype.
She was old. I couldn't believe the stupidity. I refuse to have road rage. I used to have it. Doesn't get you anywhere.
No.
Doesn't change anything. And then of course, I think we've all been there where, you go to yell at somebody and it turns out you know them. So I refused. I always look the other way. Like somebody cut you off or something, you have to get next to them to see. For some reason.
Yeah. Oh, I don't understand that at all.
The person that cut you off.
What's the motivation to do that?
You have to see what they look like.
Yeah.
This guy cut me off. Well, let me take a look.
Yeah.
And then you give him the face as you drive.
Yeah, or you give him the finger.
Yeah.
What does that do?
Right. So I can't. So I don't speed up. I don't try to see what they look like. If I do end up passing them later, I just look straight. I find that helps me, and I end up with not having road rage. So same thing. So I wanted to be like, you stupid bitch, but I just turned face forward, and I saw it through my peripheral. Just
the only thing that bothers me is sitting in traffic, and I think it kind of angers me.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm like, why did my parents move us from California even though they're traffic?
I was going to say that, worse. Yeah.
But I just hate sitting in traffic. But I think it's because I don't like the feeling of being closed in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
That's
do
my
you?
story.
Are you do a lot of yelling and stuff in traffic?
No, sometimes that's why I got my military plate, and sometimes I drive on the shoulder of the road. It's called Kaplan moves.
Yeah, and you don't use your directionals either.
No, who told you that?
You did.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of the blinker. Click, 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 click. I don't like it annoys me. They should make cars without that turn arm.
So roll down your window and use your hand signal.
Oh, I could use hand signals. Yeah, left, left, right.
Yes, correct. No, wait a minute.
Isn't this left?
Left.
Straight.
Oh, this is stop, and then this is right.
This is right. I think that's it.
Yeah. Okay. One time I was driving on a side street. This is years ago. This has got to be like 30 years ago. I don't know if I ever even told him this, but I was driving on a side street, coming up to a main road. I didn't think I came out too far or anything, but the car that was coming started flashing the brights and honking. And it was at night. And I'm sitting like, what did I do? What's the problem?
Yeah.
As the guy passed me, he's doing a whole bunch of these at me. It was my brother. I don't know.
That's funny.
To this day, I'm not sure if I ever told him this story. I haven't thought about it in a long time. You mentioned,
No,
give him
I
the
don't
finger
think
and
you've
stuff.
ever. No.
I don't know if I've ever told him that story. This has got to be early 90s. My brother started driving in the early 90s. And so, he was a fairly new driver, if I remember right. So, yeah, I don't know if I ever even, and I don't think he, to this day, knew that was me. He probably won't even remember this because it was a whole big nothing.
I thought maybe because he knew it was you.
No, at least I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think he was just yelling at this guy that, I don't know, I guess came out too far in his opinion. I don't know. Because we never talked about it. I never, like, when I got home that night or the next time I saw him, what are you honking at me for? Like, it never came up.
Wow.
To this day. But, yeah, that's my whole story there. All right, it's time for us to get out of here. Let me read the last of the comments, and then we'll head on out of here. Bosie says hi. Hi, Jeff.
Hi. Beep, beep.
Getting rear-ended is otherwise known as the deliverance, says Frank. Stop whining. People that drive Subarus have no right to criticize. That car may be a lesbian car, but I'm a lesbian. I love women. And don't yell at me. You guys, you know the story. The car I had previously, I only had the car for a year and a half, and it crapped out on me.
Yeah.
I'm still paying the loan on that car. I'm now paying 2 freaking loans. So I had to get something that was going to last, and Subarus last a long time. Subarus and Toyotas last a long time. And who better? Who am I going to trust more than Diane? Diane hooked me up with
That's
that car. And she said, that the Subaru I got had low miles, and I need it to last probably a good 10 years because I'm paying off 2 freaking loans. So shut up, John Rusciello, and stop making fun of my car. Well, what is he drives? What, a pickup?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a manly man.
A manly man.
All right. John also says the 2 years look like you're playing time. What?
Huh?
The 2 years look like you're playing Simon Says. I have no idea.
Oh, because I think we were doing this.
Oh. But the two of you? Is that what he's supposed to say?
The two yous.
2 yous. All right. Fremder. While driving yesterday, I noticed the motorcycle in front of me had a signal on the back of the bike and his helmet. Thank God, because I didn't know he was going to change lanes with his bike or not.
I have questions.
I don't have questions. I'm just going to move on. Tony, did you see Driveways when you saw her? Well, yeah. I mean, I was driving down a residential street. There's nothing but houses. How was I supposed to know that house was
where she lived?
And it's not like I was stopping. I wasn't intending on stopping there and parking. I was just stopping for a second to let the car pass, and I was going to keep going. Ann says goodbye. Much loves and hugs. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Frank Day. Yes, and everybody's saying goodbye. Yes, tomorrow is Frank Day. I had a feeling. It's a good car.
What type of car does your darling wife Lisa drive?
She drives a Hyundai.
A Hyundai. Okay. It would behoove you, because you're a masculine man, to give her the Subaru and you take the Hyundai. And I think you'll get more respect.
You know what my response is, don't you?
Don't hang up. Don't hang up. All right? If you're going to hang up, suck an egg.
Go suck an egg.
Oh, my God.
Lisa loves her Hyundai. She's not switching. Yeah, tomorrow, Frank will be here. Tom Sanfilippo will be joining us tomorrow. Tom Sanfilippo used to have a show in here. He would bring his guitar and take requests and sing. It was called Flip Tracks. Flip Tracks Radio with Tom Sanfilippo.
Nice.
He did the show for maybe 2 years or so, 2 or 3 years. And it's been about maybe a year or two since he stopped. So he's been missed.
Does he sing as well, or he plays?
He sings. He's a big Grateful Dead guy, so he does mostly that, but he plays other stuff too. But he plays guitar like he's famous or not famous. He's one of the best guitar players I've ever seen.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's saying something.
He's tremendous. He plays in a Grateful Dead tribute band. Oh, shit. I'm forgetting everything today. Yeah, I'm forgetting the name of the band. But they're very Half Step. I knew I'd get it.
Half Step.
They're a pretty popular Grateful Dead band. Like there's a few Grateful Dead tribute bands out there, but I would say he's probably one of the top 3 in the whole country.
Wow.
He's tremendous. He also does a Jerry Garcia tribute band, where because Jerry Garcia he did a lot of things outside of the Grateful Dead, so he covers a lot of that too. But great guy. Good guy, great guitar player, great musician. So, yeah, I have not seen him since he stopped doing his show.
Wow.
So I'm looking forward to that.
That'd be a good show.
Yep, that's tomorrow. Coffee with the Dog tomorrow at 9 a.m. Nothing on tomorrow night. Nick Greystone is definitely back next week. I messed up. I've been telling you guys Nick is back this week. I totally forgot I have something to do. I'm actually going to the brokerage tomorrow night to see the show. Because Lisa it's a fundraiser, and Lisa had a connection to the fundraiser, so we're going. So I'll be at the brokerage tomorrow night. So Nick Grayson will be back. So today is Wednesday. We got Circling the Drain tonight at 7. Coffee with the Dog tomorrow at 9. Me, Frank, and Tom tomorrow at 11. Sports Bash. Oh, Sports Bash. Sports Bash tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Special guest on the phone with Peter Schwartz tomorrow. Bob Ojeda from the New York Mets.
That's pretty cool.
He was on the championship 1986 team. He spent maybe 4 or 5 years on the Mets, and then he was one of their announcers for a while on SNY. Great pitcher. He's Peter's special guest tomorrow. That'll be fun. And that'll do it. Anything? Have you started rehearsals for this play yet?
No, not
until April, right?
First week in April.
Very nice. Looking forward to that. Anything that we missed? Anything you want to push, promote, talk about? No. Okay.
No, sir. I won't be here next week. Sorry.
You won't be here next week?
No.
Why is that?
I have to go to the Aeroflot.
The what?
The Aeroflot.
What's an Aeroflot?
Airport. That's what they say in Russia.
Oh. Picking up or dropping off?
Picking up.
Oh, who are you picking up?
Jennifer's parents. They're coming home from Malaysia.
Visiting their other daughter.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yeah, they were there for 2 months.
Man, you kiss ass. All right. All right. Notice he stuck that. He weaseled
right
that in at the end.
12:35.
All right. Well, we'll see you in 2 weeks, then, you son of a bitch. All right. Hey, don't forget March 21st at the Birchwood Glen in Holtzville. Come enjoy a fun 80s themed murder mystery show with Knock 'em Dead Comedy. Go to knockemdeadcomedy.com. And last but not least, Governor's in Levittown, the Giga Room here in Levittown, the Brokerage in Belmore, and McGuire's out in Bohemia. Some of the comedians you'll see on the Governor's stage this weekend: Tyler Fisher, Helene Witt, Peter Anthony, Johnny Antetomaso, Eli Velasquez, Jay Simpson, Sean Brown, Johnny Watson, Peter Antonio. govs.com. Check out the full schedule and what they got going on, and make your reservations. There's some great comedy shows. All right. That is it. Circling the Drain tonight at 6:30. Tonight at 7. And that'll do it. Thank you, pal.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you in 2 weeks. We'll see you guys tonight with Steve Squared, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. See ya.